All right, Nashville, we are back. Man, it's time for us to continue our year one season simulation with your Nashville Predators. Last video, the first episode of the series, we started up our year one season simulation. We're 23 games in. We are currently in a playoff spot, but it's way too early to start looking at other teams and where we are. We just need to win more than we lose. We're currently below 500 with a record 10, 11, and 2. The injury bug hasn't really hurt us. But big question is, what do we do in year number one with this team, right? I look at the team on paper, and we certainly have, I wouldn't call us a contender, but we're certainly a playoff-bound team on paper. And once you get to the playoffs, anything can happen. And I can also add to that. But what do we do? Because a lot of these guys are over the age of 30 years of age. Now, our bottom six is kind of weak. Our blue line looks good. But our window to win is basically, 2, maybe 3 years? So the question I was putting forth on Twitch and in the YouTube comments was, what do we do? Do we rebuild or do we try to win the Stanley Cup? And it was funny. It was either black or white. You guys, I guess the non-Predator fans wanted to see the complete rebuild happen. Lots of fireworks, lots of big things happening. But I noticed on the YouTube comments that a lot of the Nashville Predator fans were saying things like, Roman Yossi's got to retire here. You got to do right by the Nashville Predators. Try to win a Stanley Cup. And I think that's what we're going to do. I actually had this one comment that I completely agree with. Comes in from Lance Greenbacks. I think the path to success is either finding players that fit the coach or a coach that fits the players. Now, I agree with that. Unfortunately, we can't change our coach right now. That's going to be something that happens in the offseason when I have a list of coaches that I can choose. But if I can find a few players from now to the trade deadline to give ourselves a better chance, I would like to do that. I would actually like to see you deal your depth picks for the current 3-year window and go all in. So he's essentially saying to trade away 3rd-round picks, 4th-round picks, 5th, 6th, 7th prospects we're not going to use to get some depth to try to win the Stanley Cup in years number 1 and 2, and then have to do a rebuild either way with a much depleted resources after year 3 and 4. I like that plan. I like trying to go for it in year number 1. I'm not going to be trading away any of our guys at the trade deadline. Even if we somehow manage to lose every game from now to the trade deadline, which is not going to happen, I still think I'd like to hold on to these guys for year number 2 and then trade them. The contract, we have all the flexibility in the world. We can absolutely do that. But I also had another fan art that came in giving me a suggestion I didn't even know was possible. Shea Weber looking to retire as a Nashville Predator. And he is in this game. He's on the Vegas Golden Knights as a 70 overall player. We got to trade for Shea, baby. We got to bring him back, have him retire as a Nashville Predator. So I think in this video, we're going to make some moves. We're going to make some changes. I got my Twitch chat here with me that I'm going to talk with about any trades. Unfortunately, the YouTube comments, we can't get you guys live. But based on what you guys have already told me, I think I know exactly what I want to do. And that's what we're going to start this video with. A trade, ladies and gentlemen. A trade. All right. So I want to make my forward core a little bit better. And if we scroll all the way to the Columbus Blue Jackets, they're actually having a pretty good season. 13, 7, and 2. I took a look at their roster, and their skaters matching the block. It's a bunch of forwards. Voracek, Gustav Nyquist, Boone Jenner, Sean Corrali, Brendan Gauntz, right? I could use one of these guys. Now, when I look at their forward core, why are they willing to give up? Now, I don't think they want to give up all of them. They're looking to give up one of them, right? They have a Johnny Gaudreau. They have a Patrick Laine. They're their 2 wingers. They have Voracek. They have Nyquist. They have Jenner. But I actually noticed, if you look at their center core, I mean, they're filthy with young talent coming up. Jack Roslovic, even if he stays right there, 83 overall. But you got Cole Sillinger, 81, 19 years of age. He's going to become something. He'll probably be the centerman for Gaudreau and Laine going forward. Then you got this guy, Kent Johnson, I believe his name was. I don't even know about this guy. Drafted 5th overall in 2021. He looks like a bona fide second-line center of the future, maybe even better than Cole Sillinger. But those 2 guys right there, 1 and 2. You have Bemstrom, you have Foudy. So they're looking to get rid of one of their older forwards. And I think they want a defenseman back because in their NHL roster, they only have 6 defensemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Their 7th defenseman is in the AHL. So this team wants to get rid of one of their forwards for a defenseman. That works out perfectly for us, all right? And the forward that I'm going to go for is going to be Boone Jenner, 83 overall, 29 years of age, second line forward. He is a 2-way forward with really good face-offs. And if I take a look at my scout, he says that he can kill penalties, all right? Now, why would I want to go after a guy like Boone Jenner? Let me explain this to you guys. This is a long part trade. So we put Boone Jenner into the equation, right? Now, sending him back, what do they want? They want, like I said, defensemen. Now, I have a defenseman on this team that doesn't have great trade value and doesn't have a great contract. 4 years left at $2 million. Joe Lauzon, 79 overall. He's my 6th best defenseman, and my defensive core is actually one of the strengths. Our top 4 looks great. So if I throw Lauzon in there, it's a pretty even trade just on paper when it comes to contract. Both players have 4 years left. The Columbus Blue Jackets will be saving $1.75 million, but the trade value isn't there, right? So how do I make this work? Well, I was looking at the players on our team, and if we want to try to win the Stanley Cup this year, there's a guy who just doesn't work out, and it's Cody Glass. 79 overall, 23 years of age, and I got to give him a contract next year. I don't even know if I can afford this guy. He's going to want, what, $2-3 million? I can't do that, and I don't know if he's going to grow. And there's another problem with Cody Glass. He's only a center, and he's not very good at faceoffs. His faceoff rating is 77. If Cody Glass ends up becoming an 83 overall, like Boone Jenner is right now, that would be good, but there's no guarantee of that. So what we can do is we can transform Cody Glass into an 83 overall Boone Jenner, but if things go wrong, Boone Jenner still has 4 years left, so it's a trading asset. I'm not losing anything. I'm not going on a rental. I'm not getting a veteran. I'm upgrading Cody Glass into Boone Jenner for this year. Now, the trade value is also still on my side, so not only can I get a trading asset for this year, I think I can pick up a second-round pick as well, because the Columbus Blue Jackets have a pretty good record. If you take a look at their second-round pick for next year, it's actually a little bit higher. So if I put in like that second-round pick, boom, maybe add in some draft picks on my part. They all want draft. No, I'll give you like a 6th and a 5th. There you go. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of my worst defenseman and a prospect that I know I'm not going to sign for a guy who's much better suited to win right now. But if things don't go right, I still have that trading asset. And at the same time, I'm getting a second-round pick to help us out in the future. Now, what do you guys think here on Twitch? Oh, they're going crazy, man. Green light, red, red, green. But here's their captain. Jenner is their captain. I don't care if it's their captain. Maybe that's why they want to trade him. His name is in red. They want to get rid of him, so I'm doing it. You are fleecing them. They want a defenseman, and they want Cody Glass. So I think this trade works out for us. Again, I am not going in the direction of blowing up the team. I'm trying to win right now. And there's no trade that we can make where we bring in like a Patrick Kane or a Connor McDavid. We don't have the cap space for this. So this is me taking a chance at the playoffs this year while also helping out next year and getting rid of one of our bad contracts. Cody Glass, I just don't think you have a future for us, and they're getting their defenseman, and they're getting the replacement for Boone Jenner in Cody Glass, all right? So I'm going to try it. Will it work? Lozon, whatever his name is, Cody Glass, a 6th and a 5th for Boone Jenner and a second-round pick. No, it did not go through. All right. So 6th, a 5th. A 3rd I could, but you're I'd rather keep my 3rd. Let me try the 4th. There we go. The 4th overall pick. The 4th rounder. All right, will it go through? Ooh! And GM Superbman has pulled the trigger on his first trade with the Nashville Predators, upgrading Cody Glass into Boone Jenner, baby. So comment away down there on the YouTube comments. I want to know what you guys feel. Our blue line got weaker, but I can always acquire another blue liner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 defensemen. Yeah, I'm going to have to get another defender eventually. But I still think our blue line is good enough with the top 4. We need to make our bottom 6 a little bit better. And also our penalty kill should have gotten better as well. And I got a better face-off guy, all right? So Cody Glass was our 4th line. He was also not going to grow getting 4th line ice time. I just had no room for the guy, all right? Boone Jenner, bang, 83. And I'd actually like to move him up to the 3rd line. Now we have a -1. What about Jeannot on the 3rd line? There you go, all right? So without a doubt, our team got better on paper. Forward core, changing Cody Glass into Boone Jenner. Now, defensively, this is where it gets interesting. I got to put like a shitter in here. Borowicki, let's see. Yeah, and it's a -3 with Carrier. Now, I'm still getting used to the what's it called, the chemistry in this game. I don't think it has anything to do with, like, just your scheme fit. I think it has to do with your player's role. Like, Borowicki is a depth defenseman, so maybe that's one of the reasons why it's a -3, but also X factors. X factors are so needed. But even if I put, like a McDonough down here, there you go, that's a 0. But McDonough doesn't like playing on the it's all over the place. X factors matter this year for chemistry. So I really have to take a look at that. But like I said, I still like our top 4, and what's it called? I love our forward core now. Whoa. It's all over the place. So now let me take a look at my power play. Power play first line's doing fine. Although you guys were saying I should make, on the first line power play, I should make the finisher. What? Did this just get changed? Roles. I should make my finisher Tolvanen. All right, my distributor can be Yossi, my puck carrier can be Yossi, but you guys wanted Tolvanen. It's a glitch? All right, so apparently there's a glitch where this thing gets changed. How often does it get changed? That's not good for us. Nino Niederreiter, Granlund, McDonough, Ekholm, and Ryan Johansson. Yeah, that can stay as the second line power play. I don't want to be on this screen anymore. I don't even know if that matters with the simulation, to be honest. That just might be for gameplay. But penalty kill, there he is, all right. Boone Jenner, and look, we have a +1 on our penalty kill now. But I actually want to make our penalty kill even better. I got Colton Sissons in there. Let's get our second best two-way forward in there. Yeah, Granny Smith, 85 overall. If we're going to use him, he's on the second line power play. Let's get him up on the first line penalty kill, all right? Granny Smith, because he can play the right wing as well. There you go, yeah. So McDonough, Yossi, Jenner, and Granlund, +1 on the first line penalty kill. Trennan and Sanford. I got to replace Granny Smith now with, who was it? It was the right wing. It was Sissons. Yeah, it's Colton Sissons. There you go. -3 for the third line penalty kill. Ooh, that's not good. Trennan and Sanford. Who's better? Jeannot? Yeah, let me get Jeannot in there instead of Sanford. Jeannot is the grinder after all. Oh, hang on. Left wing. Jeannot. -1. Trennan, Ekholm, Fabro. Yeah, the penalty kill. I gotta figure out chemistry. I definitely gotta figure out chemistry this year, because it is not working the way I thought. And then no, it's not Colton Sissons. It is Sherwood or Sanford. Yeah. There you go. -3 on the third line penalty kill. All right. So our first line penalty kill got better. Our second and our third, not very good. But we're going to have to just deal with it for right now, okay? Extra lines. Forsberg, Duchesne, Granny Smith, Johansson, Tomasino, Tolvanen. Yeah, Boone Jenner doesn't need to go in there anywhere. Extra attackers, Forsberg and Duchesne. Yep, that's good. Okay, good. Goaltenders, Saros and Lankinen. All right, so we made our trade for Boone Jenner. All right, now I want to have a little bit of fun. Back to Edda Lines. What is this? Back to Edda Lines. What are we not? Power play. Power play number 2? Huh? Edit strategies. Error. Duplicated roles. Okay, well, what? I didn't change this, you stupid game. God damn it. Is this going to happen every time I come in here? I got to now change lines for the damn strategies that get mixed up? Oh, my God. All right. Back to edit lines. Oh, and now I'm in the AHL. All right, so now I'm in the AHL. Even strength. Who did I take off? I took off one of our defensemen. Yes, I did. So let us, instead of Vatanen, let's go with right defenseman. Oh, geez. We're a little bit weak down here now. Let's go with Clay Thompson. Keaton Thompson. Ference, Gravel. Yeah, I'll move them down. Jeez, our blue line chemistry is shit down here, man. It really is. Extra lines, what do we need? Shootout. I need somebody. All right. Let me just throw in Jankowski. Sure. Jankowski's already taken a shot. Leonard, Jankowski, James Neal. Let me just throw in Novak. There you go. And let me make sure that my players that I'm still trying to get some ice time to. Kemmel still get nice time. Evangelista still get nice time. And LaRue is still get nice time. And our goaltender, Askarov, down here. I don't really like him as a starting goalie, but you guys said you need to do it. All right? So that's that trade. Next up, can we actually make this happen? The Vegas Golden Knights defenseman. How good is he in this? Does he still have his big contract? Where is he? Shea Weber, we got to bring up 70 overall, AHL top 2. Oh my God, we got to just, even if we got to overpay. All right, so if I'm going to trade Shea, let me just give them one of our AHL defensemen so there's no roster issues. All right, you can have this Mathieu guy. He might become, these guys might become something, to be fair. There you go, Willsby. All right, Willsby's going to be nothing. I'll give you Willsby, and I'll give you a draft pick. All right, what do you want? I'm not giving you a 4th. I'll give you next year's 7th. All right, next year's 7th and Willsby for Shea Weber. Twitch, do I have the green light, you piles of crap? Do I have the green light to bring back the great Shea Weber? He's got 4 years left. Oh, that could be great. Green light, green light. All right, so the Twitch scouts are giving me the green light to try and get Shea Weber back on the franchise. And bang, I almost feel guilty saying yes to this. Whatever, man. Shea is back on the team. Let's go in the system. All right, so Shea Weber is playing in our AHL squad. He can at least he can retire in the Nashville Predators organization. I love that, and I'll even get him playing. I'll get him playing. Why'd you give him a 7th, you idiot? Oh, like the 7th is gonna become something. Shut your mouth, Shea Weber. All right, Shea. Oh, he's a -3 no matter where he plays. Brutal. What if he gets injured his very first game? Oh, no. Shea. And if we miss the playoffs, what I'll do, the last game of the season, I'll bring Shea Weber up so he can play. And maybe in the playoffs, I mean, we saw what happened in the past with Satan. Maybe Shea could be our ace in the hole this year for the playoffs. You never know. So GM Superbman has started up episode number 2, making some changes. Will those changes mean anything? Will the Nashville Predators be able to make it into the playoffs? We will have to wait and see. So in this video, I would like to take it all the way to the trade deadline. Now, if we're a tweener team, I'll probably stop the video. If we're clearly not in the playoffs, I'll probably stop the video. But if we're clearly in the playoffs, I don't see us making many trades at the trade deadline. We can take it up to the end of the regular season. But if our season is in the balance, or if it's time to unload some players, I would like the YouTube comments to be able to chime in. All right, so this video, as of right now, we're only going to go up to the trade deadline, but that could change. That could change. So let's continue the simulation and see what we got, ladies and gents. So a 3-1 victory, a 4-1 loss with a new team, a 4-3 shootout victory over the Islanders. Whoa, wait a minute, wait a hot second here. Wait a second. I have to do more scouting at the 1st of January. So at the 1st of January, we're going to go into boring edit mode. Don't worry, I'll cut that out for YouTube. Let's see, a good month here of December. Come on, Christmas, Santa, give me a good gift this year. I've been nice. Oh, damn, there's another loss. They want to give me Alexander Edler, a defenseman, for a 2nd and a 3rd. See, now, I think this would make us better because we do need a 6th defenseman, but a 2nd and a 3rd. I mean, there you go, top 6 defenseman. Alexander Edler. What do you guys think about that trade? The thing is, you're giving up a 2nd and a 3rd, and that's exactly what I didn't want to do with Boone Jenner. This is a rental. If we don't win this year, I get nothing, and I'm giving up a 2nd and a 3rd full. I don't like it. It makes us better, no doubt, but there's no second chance with it. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting red lights here from the Twitch scouts. I agree, Twitch. I agree. So I'm going to say no to that. Exit. I gave our team a chance. I made a trade that helps us now and also helps our future. Look at this. Look at this. All right, slow it down. Woo, we're winning some games. We're back above 500. We are in a playoff spot. We're only 3 points behind our divisional leader. Keep on going. Keep on going. I don't know if the changes made any difference or not. I don't know if the team would have played. Oh, now we got 2 regulation losses in a row. And James Neal's been injured in the AHL with a sore foot. I'll just get the head coach to replace him down there. 7-1 victory against Dallas. 2-0 loss against Anaheim. And a 4-3 win against the Vegas Golden Knights. So I think we started here with the new lines. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins. I'm just going to count losses all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 and 6. All right, you keep going. And do we have any overtime losses in there? No, it's like legitimately 8 and 6. All right, so we got to stop the regulation losses, but we just got to get to the playoffs. So I have some scouting that I need to take care of. Unfortunately, it is the boring stuff. Hang on a second. Yeah, I'll show you guys the assigned scout. I got to go through all of these scouts, not the NHL, the AHL, but all these scouts and make sure that the top players in the top 90 are being scouted. So, power of video editing. Alrighty, so me and the Twitch scouts, we took care of the boring stuff. All of our scouts have been sent out again. We're going to send them out one more time at the end of the regular season, but we won't have to worry about that in this video. I can just do it in the next video. Alright, and also, the Twitch scouts are making a big fuss about that trade with the Columbus Blue Jackets. You know, why would the Columbus Blue Jackets do that? It's their captain. A lot of people saying that, well, they traded Foligno away. So I want you guys in the YouTube comments, was it a good trade for them? So they still have Jack Roslovic. They have Cole Sillinger. That's what I mean. Cole Sillinger would have been the third line center. They want to get this guy playing. They like Roslovic better than Boone Jenner. They have good center. And where is their third guy? There's Cody. Where is Kent? Kent Johnson is playing fourth line right wing. Oh, he can play the wing as well. There you go. There is their center core for the future. Roslovic, Sillinger, and Kent Johnson. And then defensively, Werenski. Are they even playing that guy? Peak? Nope, but they have their depth in Cody Glass, and they have their depth in Jeremy Lauzon or Lauzon, or however you pronounce his name. I don't think it was that bad of a trade. I don't. And are they a good team still? Let's see. Columbus Blue Jackets, Blue Jackets, Blue Jackets, Blue Jackets. Yeah, they got 50 points. They're 23, 10, and 4. You guys think that second round pick is a great asset when they have a young team filled with Laine, Gaudreau, Johnson, Roslovic, Sillinger, Werenski? They still need second round picks. They're going for the Stanley Cup. They're going for it. I don't think it's that bad of a trade at all. But you guys down in the YouTube comments, you let me know. So we're going to continue the simulation. We'll go another month. We'll take a look at how our team is playing, but 8-6, I'll take that. If we can go 8-6 again, I'll take that for sure. So let's get to February 1st, and we'll take a look at some of the stats around the NHL. I want to have a plus month. We need a plus month. James Neal is back. Let me edit the lines manually for him. McCarron. Was James Neal? Yeah, McCarron was out for James Neal. There you go. Very nice. So James, the real deal, Neal is back in there. Ooh, Kemmel jumped to a 74. Look at that. Kemmel's jumped up to a 74. He's got himself 12 points in 30 games played. Good. So we're playing those guys down there in the AHL, and it seems like they're growing. So that's good news for us. It's doing that AHL thing again. It did that AHL. I got to remember not to do that. Shit. So a shootout win against Montreal, a regulation loss against Carolina, but another win against Washington. See what I mean? We just got to get this team into the playoffs and hope for the best. I don't think there's anything I can do. The comment about the head coach was a great idea, but there's no coaches available unless some coach gets fired, right? So we just got to hope that this team can simulate. There's a win against Ottawa, a win against Toronto, a win against Montreal, and we're on a winning streak. Let's go, Nashville. Get these W's right now. All right. There's a loss against the St. Louis Blues. Don't make it two in a row. Don't make it 3 in a row. All right, that's a point. Pulled groin for Roman Josi. All right, now here's where it gets very interesting. Now, he's coming back February 16th. That is far enough away where I got to make some moves. Roman Josi has gone down with a pulled groin. Basically, replacing him is going to be Sami Vatanen. Oh, Jesus. What the? What happened to Carrier and Borowicki? I thought they had a -3. -3 is a glitch? It's a glitch. EA freaking sports. How am I supposed to be a general manager and coach when glitches are popping up? How do I get the glitch to go away? All right, so Sami Vatanen is in there. Damn you, EA Sports. Damn you to hell. Damn you straight to hell. Power play, extra lines. It's forcing me to look at them. Shootout. Roman Josi, I guess, was taking shots in the shootout. Okay. Who else I need? Hang on. Forsberg, Duchesne, Johansson, Granlund. Let's get Niederreiter in there, the sniper. Niederreiter. I hope the glitch doesn't make them sim like that, or if it just goes back to normal. Who knows, man? Who knows with EA Sports? So if I'm going to play, I got to play my best players in the first line. Yeah, Ekholm and McDonough have got to be on the first line. Vatanen and, oh, jeez. Carrier and Fabro. Yep, -1. Can I get like this to switch around? What do you guys think is better? A +1 and a -1 in the top 4, or 2 zeros? What do you guys think? Carrier and Ekholm. Probably the 2. Oh, there you go. That's even better. 2 zeros. Yeah, the zeros. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, so we'll keep them on the right side. Ekholm and Fabro. Can I get McDonough up there? No. So it's got to be Ekholm and Fabro, McDonough and Carrier. And hopefully this is just a glitch that fixes itself, right, guys? Damn. Power play. All right, so for right now, Vatanen is the offensive defense. We got a +3 still on our power play. What if I switch in Carrier? +3. Okay. Second line power play, Ekholm. Yeah, okay. So when Johansson comes back, remind me about the power play, all right, boys? You got to remind me about the power play. Penalty kill. Yeah, I have to have a better penalty kill than this. Vatanen and I'm going to take you out for Ekholm. Ekholm, McDonough. Ekholm and we'll go Borowicki because he's not. And then the 2 offensive defensemen on the third. Oh, Jesus. Brutal. Brutal. When we lose Roman Josi, man, that is brutal. We got to hope that we just stay at 500 here. Don't go on a losing streak. Vatanen and Carrier. Oh. All right, so +5. So if I back out and I go back in, whoa. Stop the sim. Where are we? I got to stop doing that. All right, so there's 4 losses in a row now. Damn, we were on a winning streak. We just lost 4 in a row. Come on. Thank God we got the All-Star break. But if I go back to edit lines, damn, man, we were winning games. I thought things were looking good, and then Josi goes down with the injury. And now it's back to 0. What? So I just got to back out and take a look at it again each time? Damn, you're giving me more things to do, EA Sports, you sons of bitches. All right, calendar. Let's get back to the simulation. Jeez. So I got to double check all my chemistry each time around. All right, so the 16th is somewhere around here. So let's get by the Vegas Golden Knights and the Philadelphia Flyers. Yeah, just get that week done. You know, it's actually a really good time for Roman Josi to go down with an injury. Troy Stecher for 2/3. Nah, I'll just hold on to what I have. It's actually not as bad as I thought. That's a win. A win without Josi. That's huge. Joe Thornton's been injured with a sore knee. Just going to replace him. Roman Josi is back. I'm going to continue, though, because he probably has a lingering injury. Let's just get through this game against Philly. All right, so it's a 5-4 loss. So be it. I don't need Roman Josi getting another injury. So, oh, man. Our division is looking pretty good. Let me just see if Roman Josi can be put back in the lineup yet. Hang on a second. Scratch players. Josi is still injured. I'm not putting him in yet. I'm not putting him in. Damn, Tolvanen grew to an 85? Woo, yeah! 19 goals in 51 games played. All right, Tolvanen. Good job. Second line's looking good. Third line, like, we're all pluses. We're playing good. Maybe it's our penalty kill. I don't know how we're getting scored on, but we're looking pretty good, actually. All right, so I want to go one more game, and then we'll take a look at all the standings. Shootout win. Yes! That's 2 points right there. All right, simulate again. Let's whip out Roman Josi. He should be good to go now. Scratch players. Roman Josi is good to go. Get him right back in there. All right, so Vatanen. Yes, Vatanen was the guy. Josi. There you go. Roman Josi back to the first line. Ekholm. What were my lines again? Who did Josi play with? Was it McDonough or... Oh, crap, I forget. Or was it Fabro? Was it like that? Borowicki? Was it Ekholm or... I forget. Which one was it? Ekholm and McDonough were on the same line? Ekholm? I forget. You know what? I have a way to take a look at this. Ice time for Ekholm is 25 minutes. McDonough is 21 minutes. Fabro is 18. Yeah, it was Ekholm. Definitely Ekholm. All right, so we got Roman Josi and Ekholm. Josi was on the right side because he got the skating ability and the thunderclap. Right. Got it. It's actually not that bad anymore. I thought that -3 on the what's it called? That line would have really hurt us. Carrier, no, you're out of there for Josi. There you go. +5 is back. Beautiful. Ekholm, Johansson, McDonough. Yeah, the second line power play isn't great, so be it. And then I got to take a look at the penalty kill as well. Ekholm, McDonough. No, it's going to be McDonough and Josi. There you go. And then Borowicki. No, it's going to be Fabro and Ekholm. Yeah. And then Josi. No, it's going to be Carrier and Borowicki. There you go. All right, so now I might as well do this every single time. Just go back into edit lines just to reset it to make sure. Damn, yeah, you're giving me more work to do. All right, so Roman Josi is back. Tolvanen is up to an 85. I got to say, I'm just going to go back to edit lines. Our forward core is looking really good now. If you think about the growth from Tolvanen, we now have an 85, like an 89, an 87, an 85, an 85, an 85, 83. Jenner now the 83. Tomasino grew to an 83. We actually have a very deep team. We're just missing that. Like, what is it? You're just missing that Nathan McKinnon, that Steven Stamkos or Kucherov or Braden Point, whatever. You're missing that prime Crosby, that prime Ovechkin, like a team that wins a cup that has a bona fide 90-plus overall player on the first line. That's what we're missing here. But we have the blue line taken care of. I just have no cap space left now. We got to win. We got to just keep on winning games. All right, so let's take a look at some of these stats before we simulate up to the trade deadline. Are we going to make the playoffs or not? Are we going to do it? So the Central Division, 31-16-6 for the St. Louis Blues. That's going to be tough to catch. Winnipeg, 29-22. Arizona, 28-22. And Nashville. So we're right there. Points, 57. We're right there. And we've played, we've played like 3-2, one less game played than the guys ahead of us. That's really good. The Dallas Stars are with us, but they've played 3 more games, and then there's a big drop-off. You got to feel like the Colorado Avalanche might be able to come back and finish the season strong, though. So we just gotta win some games. What's working for us? Goals for per game. Nashville, we're scoring goals. We're above 3 goals for per game. That's really good. Goals against per game. We're allowing too many goals. Is it the penalty kill or is it 5-on-5? Our power play, second. That's really good. Our penalty kill could be better. Yeah, our penalty kill is hurting us. But remember, that again goes to the comment from the guy at the beginning of the video. You need a better coach. You need a better coach. You need some guys who really give us that +1 or +3. I don't even know if you can get a +5 on the penalty kill this year. And also, last but not least, let's take a look at the player stats. Who's doing what for us? Forward. So Forsberg +4. Yeah. What line? Tolvanen, Matt Duchene. The second line maybe not that good. I mean, -4, that's not that bad. We're having a good season. Forsberg is up there. Granny Smith is up there. What has Boone Jenner done for us since he's been a member of our team? Oh, yes. Oh, Johnny's an idiot. That's a bad trade. Blah, 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 blah. He just has 23 points in 29 games played and is a +10. What's his face-off rating? 54.9%. What's he do? Takes the puck away more than he gives it away, and he goes for body checks. Oh, yeah, what a horrible trade acquisition. Oh, yeah. No, I knew exactly what I was doing here. That's a good one. Ryan Johansson, Matt Duchene, Tomasino. Where's Tolvanen? Tolvanen went down, but he's not getting assists. That's what it is. He's getting goals. The goals all came early, though. Didn't he have like 12 goals in like the first 20 games or something? He slowed down. All right, so let's get back to simulating. Now it is in the hands of the gods, right? The hockey gods. What will the game present me going into the trade deadline? Simulate up to this day. All right, up against the Boston Bruins. That's a shootout victory. I'll take the 2 points. That's a regulation loss against the Florida Panthers. Wait. No. Okay. So if someone's back from injury, John. I knew it. You don't want to switch like that. I got to just skip it. 2 wins again. All right, so we're 4 out of our last 5, 5 out of our last 7 victories. So I got to back out, go to man, EA. How do you have all these new glitches in the game? What the hell did you change? What the hell happened? Switch to the AHL, click on Huntington, go back to Joe Thornton. There you go. Or it'd be really cool if, like, when you come back after making a change, that you just have to restart the simulation again. I don't know why it automatically continues the sim. Kemmel78, wait a minute, the Twitch scouts, see, this is why I love the Twitch chat beside me, YouTube. Sometimes they point things out that I don't even see. They said that Kemmel's already a 78. That could be a guy ready for the playoffs. Holy shit, 78 for Kemmel. +6, sorry, 8 goals, 19 assists, hell yeah. Offense looks good, defense is weak. But definitely somebody that we could maybe bring up during the playoffs if we get there. Shea Weber? What about Askarov? What's he doing down here? Askarov. That's the NHL stats. See how it says 2 games played? To see his AHL stats, I actually have to go in here. A .922 save percentage with a goals against of .206. 16, 8, and 6 in the AHL. Really good numbers. Really good numbers for a goaltender that we're trying to grow. So I like that. So Askarov and Kemmel are doing their thing. They're doing their thing down there. And we've won 4 of our last 5 and 5 of our last 7. We are 3rd in our division, and we're 3 points behind the 2nd place Winnipeg Jets. And the Coyotes are actually in a wild card, and then we have a 5-point gap to the Stars. The Avalanche have dropped off tremendously. Oh, my God. All right, keep on winning. Keep on winning before the trade deadline. We got to get these wins in now. I know how crazy the simulation could be. How many games before the trade deadline? Win 3 of them. Actually, go 2-1-1. All right, get away with 5 points here. 5 points in these 4 games. Come on. Up against the San Jose Sharks, that's a win. That's 2 points. Arizona, that's a win against a divisional opponent. That's a loss. That's a win. That's 6 points, baby. 6 points, and the loss was against an Eastern Conference team. Dude, the Nashville Predators might be going. Now, I said that if we're a playoff-bound team, we could continue. I don't see myself making many trades. What do you think, Twitch chat? Do we continue, or do we give the chance to take it easy and make any potential trades here at the trade deadline? Go ahead. Oh, they're saying to continue. I would hate it. Okay. We can do our due diligence. Let's all talk about this together. We were below 500 when the video started, which means that we're clearly playing way. If we're 9 games above 500, we've gone like 11 games above 500 since the beginning of the video. So Boone Jenner absolutely worked out for us. So let's go to proposed trade. And let's do our due diligence and take a look around the league. Now, I bring your eyes to the left side of the screen. You see our record, 33, 23, 24, and 3? Look underneath that. See where it says salary cap? What's it at? 82.2 out of 82.5. I don't have any room for anything. However, before we even look at that, is there anyone on our team that we would be willing to upgrade for? Someone who's got a expensive contract that we could actually flip for someone who's maybe cheaper or not that much more and just improve. What about Nito Niederreiter? Because he's making $4 million per year. What about getting like maybe an 85 or an 86 overall sniper for somebody a little bit less than that, right? But then again, he is a +3 and he's got 20 goals in 60 games played. A nice little depth goal scorer right there. Colton Sissons down here is a two-way forward, making almost $3 million per year, but he's a penalty killer. He's only a -3, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Ugh, I don't really want to make that choice. Borowicki, but he's on a minor league contract, $0.9 million. You're gonna have to find another guy who's on that $0.9 million. It's a close one. It's a close one, and I have completely disregarded Saros in this video. Jesus, so we're not getting any kind of goaltending from UC Saros as well. I think that's our head coach. Our head coach is not good at 5v5 offense. Come on, Saros. Trade Saros? All right, so, yeah, let's just get into the trade deadline and see what we got. You guys have convinced me. I think we can get to the end of the season in this video. Will your Nashville Predators be a playoff team? Simtonix game. Here we go. Simming. It's beyond me now. We're in it. We're in it to win it. Here we go. So I am a buyer at the trade deadline. All right, so we got to act quick. We got to act quick. All right, we got to act quick, Twitch Scouts. Don't fuck with me. Sorry, don't mess with me. Shouldn't be swearing. That's unprofessional. Enter the trade deadline. Let's go. Who's available? All right, Patrick Kane is available. There is no way in hell we are getting a Patrick Kane. All right? If I hit LB on his name, what do they want? They want Tomasino, Saros, McDonough, and a first. Fuck no, that ain't happening. Decline trade. They also want Saros, McDonough, Tolvanen, and a first. No, not doing that. They want Forsberg, Saros, and Kemmel for Patrick. No. All right, so I think we can all agree we are not getting ourselves Patrick Kane. This is what I said at the beginning of this video. There is no way we can go out and acquire somebody like this. Trade alert. Trade alert. The Minnesota Wild trade Ryan Hartman and Alex Goligoski to the Winnipeg Jets in exchange for a second rounder in 2024, a third rounder in 2023, and Wagner. All right. Spurgeon, $7.5 million. Not going to work. John Klingberg, $7 million. Not going to work. I mean, I don't have the cap space. It has to be a straight up flip. I don't have any defender making $7 million that I would want to upgrade to. Ryan Ellis, the former Pred, 6.1. I mean, maybe I could trade Ekholm for him, but that's just messing with a good thing. Jonas Brodin, that's a really good contract to 29 years of age, fits in, but we just don't have that cap space. Varlamov, no. Gosh, Spear, same thing. Josh Norris with friggin' 8 years left at almost $8 million per year is on the block. Cam Fowler, Ville Husso. Yeah, see, I don't see this happening. Now, I'll continue to go through all the available players. You Twitch Scouts, let me know if anything pops up. Trade alert from the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche trade Olsen, Lehkonen, and a 2023 sixth, the Chicago Blackhawks, in exchange for Max Domi and Andre Athanasiou. The Colorado Avalanche in our division below us, stocking up trying to make the playoffs. That's not good. That's not good. We're trying to stay ahead of the Colorado Avalanche and catch teams ahead of us. That's not good. The Avs just got better. The Avs got way better. Hang on a second. What's their forward core looking like now? Hang on, another trade coming in. The Dallas Stars. Oh, shit. The Dallas Stars trade a second, Stranges, and a fifth to Edmonton in exchange for a second and Derek Ryan. All right, not much going on there. Colorado, they're 4 games below 500. They're almost in the 30s for regulation losses. What does their forward core look like now? They got Nathan McKinnon. They got Rantanen. They got Landy. They got Nikushkin. Max Domi is in there. They got Newhook. They got Athanasiou in there. Yeah, they loaded up. Who did they get rid of again? They got rid of Lehkonen. Lehkonen was signed long-term, I thought. Athanasiou was a little bit better than that. Washington trade a 2023 second and Hoffer to Philly in exchange for Rasmus Ristolainen and Justin Braun. Rasmus Ristolainen going to the Washington Capitals. Okay. You're running out of time? I'm not making any trades, man. I know. The deadline is 12 p.m., so let's just go through the available players again. Try to get down there to the list of players that I can actually afford. Georgiev, I mean, I could trade Saros for a goaltender. He doesn't seem to be having a great season, but I need every advantage I can get. The Leafs, they trade Namilla and Ambrusi to Minnesota in exchange for Freddie Gaudreau or his brother or something. Nothing much happening there. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Phil the Thrill Kessel at $1.380 million. Nino Niederreiter straight up for Phil Kessel. I don't want to mess with a good thing, but if we could put Phil on the third line instead of Jeannot. They want to trade Jeannot for Kessel. Trennan. Had a trade. All right, so let's see what Jeannot has done for us here this year. He is on the penalty kill. He's a +11. I can't trade a +11. I can't trade a +11, man. I cannot trade a +11. Now, hang on a second. Phil, 83 overall, 14 goals, 20, but a -14. I mean, he's clearly good enough, though. He's clearly good enough. But Jeannot's also a penalty, but also I need my second-line power play to do better. But I also got to keep the puck out of the net. It's not scoring goals that's the problem. We're scoring enough goals. And if I fuck this up, that could be bad. He could go on the fourth line. All right. Instead of Jeannot, Boston Bruins making a trade. Hang on. The Boston Bruins have traded Lysol Petrias to the San Jose Sharks in exchange for Nuti Vara. All right. So if I'm going to trade for Phil, I got to get rid of one of my forwards, Sherwood. All right, so they don't want Sherwood, but it's a flip. And if I'm going to get Phil, I need to make sure that I'm not screwing myself over with the cap. So you're going to retain half of that, all right? It's only 0.6 for half a season. It's not that long. All right, so what would I be willing to do? Goalies matching the block, no one. Edmonton making a trade. Oilers trade a 2024 second and a 2023 second in Minnesota in exchange for Jonas Brodin. The Edmonton Oilers acquire Jonas Brodin from the Minnesota Wild. That is a big trade. That is a big trade. Loaded up now, and he's got years left. That's a big one. All right, so they want all these guys. I'm not parting ways with any of my NHL talent. Kemmel, Leonard, no. It's going to have to be draft picks. Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens trade a second and Joel Armia to Philadelphia in exchange for Scott Laughton. All right, so they're loading up. So I'll give you a fourth and a sixth for Phil. You know, retain half the salary. Yeah, I'd do that. I would do that. Yeah. Oh my God, they fucking accepted it. They just wanted the Cookie Monster off there. Hell yes, with retained salary. I'll take that. I got to hold on to Jeannot. Phil Kessel to the fourth line. Fucking A. I didn't think that was going to happen. I was not going to give up a third rounder. I was not going to do it. That is a huge trade. Phil the Thrill is on Nashville, boys. He's not going to get a chance with the Vegas Golden Knights, with the NHL Iron Man, and also he's got more than 400 now. He is a part of the Nashville Predators. All right, I think that's all we need. Although maybe another defenseman as well. Shit, am I going to have to redo all my lines now? Oh, I forgot about that. All right, hang on. Oh, another trade. Is that Josh Norris? The Ottawa Senators trade Josh Norris and a second and a fifth to Anaheim in exchange for John Klingberg. Oh my God, Anaheim, they get their depth for the future, their young player. Are the Ottawa Senators going for a freaking cup run right now? What the hell, Ottawa? Proposed trade. I gotta see this. Ottawa Senators just gave up a guy they signed for 8 years. What are they? They're 29, 23, and 9. I mean, maybe they feel like they're blue. That's actually not that bad. When you think about their forward core here in Ottawa, an 89, an 87, an 87, an 86, an 86. They still got to sign Formenton. Maybe they opened up some cap space there. Joseph, so they still have the forwards. And now defensively with Chabot, they got Klingberg, and they can sign him. That's actually not that bad. What was, it was the Anaheim Ducks, right? Yeah, the Anaheim Ducks. So the Anaheim Ducks now, they're completely rebuilding, but they acquired a young player that signed long-term. Hang on, the Vancouver Canucks trade a second rounder in 2023 Pullman to San Jose in exchange for James Reimer. The Cucks traded a second-round pick for Jim Reimer. Oh, my God, you stupid fools. Take that, you stupid Canuck fans. All right, so now they got Troy Terry, Trevor Zegras, and then Josh Norris in there as well. That could be your first line. Zegras on the left, Terry on the right, Norris down the middle. 8 years. That's a nice trade. You know what? It's not that crazy of a trade. It really isn't. Okay, so I got to go back to, so we found Phil, right? If I can find another defenseman that has a similar contract like Phil and acquire him for like Borowicki, I'd do it. I'd absolutely do it. Ian Cole, 2.9, no. Stolarz, that's a goalie. 82, I don't need to upgrade my goalie situation, no. Lauren Prasad, no. Nick Bonino, no. Carson Soucy, it's 2.7, can't do it. Kulikov, Nemestektanov, Callan Foote, 80 overall, Callan Foote. I haven't got him scouted. It's just, nah, it's not enough. I'd rather just keep Borowicki. You know what I mean? That's not enough, man. That's not enough. And then anything worse than that is past 80 overall. So you know what? I'm happy with this team. We made the trade at the beginning of the video. It clearly worked. We acquired depth in Phil Kessel for goal scoring. If we're not going to be a defensive team, we got to score goals. I'm going to leave my blue line the way it is. New Jersey Devils traded a second in 2023. And a fourth to the Seattle Kraken in exchange for Carson Soucy, a third, and Ryan Donato. Okay. So I think we've had a good run here in the trade deadline. I'm going to use some power of video editing just to get to the end. YouTube, don't worry, I'll bring it back if anything good happens. Alrighty, YouTube, we have waited to the end of the trade deadline. Most of the major trades happened in the first few. 2 minutes left, 1 minute left. Wait a minute, it's giving us some extra time, and the trade deadline is complete. The NHL looks completely different. The Ottawa Senators loading up for a push. The Vancouver Canucks loading up for a push. The Anaheim Ducks, selling off players, some big ones. So for anyone who missed them all, here you go. I'll go through them again. Shattenkirk being dumped. Vancouver acquiring Shattenkirk. Anaheim acquiring Jet Wu. Gorgiev, I don't know what Colorado's doing. It's like Colorado's just trying to free up cap space for this year's free agency by getting rid of Lehkonen. Ottawa acquiring Gostisbehere and also Klingberg. Vancouver acquiring Reimer. That's so funny. Klingberg, there he is. Josh Norris, yeah. Phil Kessel acquired by the Nashville Predators. I like that. Jonas Brodin to the Edmonton Oilers, getting a big blue liner right there. That's huge for them. Alexiev, Toronto, Toppinen. Rasmus Ristolainen going to Washington. I don't know how good he is in this game. Max Domi going to Colorado. Yeah, I think that those are just one-year contracts. Yeah, they were able to unload Lehkonen. I think that's what they were trying to do. Hartman and Goligoski. So there you go. So now that I made that trade, Connor Clifton is being placed on waivers. $1 million salary. I don't have any room. I'm going to say a big no to that. Do I have to go back and edit all my lines again? Did they actually fix that? They fixed it. So with all the glitches that we've witnessed, this isn't one of them. Yes! I don't have to go through and do everything myself. All right, EA, I crap on you when you deserve it, but when you do something good, you deserve it as well. So I'm going to take Zach Sanford off, and I'm going to put in Phil the Thrill, baby. All right, where does Phil play? Does he get any... Yeah, I think Phil on the fourth line can be exactly what we need. All right, Sissons on the... I'll put Sissons. Who's better at faceoff? Sissons at 82. Trennan at 85. They're both pretty good, so I'll just... fuck it. Sissons can play the opposite wing. All right, so I want them playing their players. Yeah, I want them playing their types. So left wing and then the center. Phil Kessel down here on the fourth line. That's looking good. Defensively, that looks fine. Now here's where it gets good for Phil. So the first line power play looking bad. The second line power play. Granny Smith, we have you on the penalty kill. I'm going to take you off. All right, I'm putting Phil in there. There you go. Yeah, buddy. All right, Phil, you're going to play on this side, your half wall. Ryan Johansson, you can play down there. Nino Niederreiter, left-handed shot, you can play right there. Ryan McDonough, you can play right there. Ekholm, you're coming off the penalty, the power play. I'm going, let me put Granny Smith back in there. Yeah, we got to load up. There you go. All right, so Phil Kessel, and if I can do it, the distributor is Phil. The finisher is Phil. Oh, you can't do that. Okay, so the distributor is McDonough. Puck carrier is Phil, baby. Yeah, we're going to trust Phil. Second line power play looks great. And then the 4-on-4 power play, Ekholm, McDonough. Might as well take off Ekholm and put Phil in there. Some extra goal scoring on the power play is never a bad idea. All right, so Phil, you go there on that side. Granny Smith, Johansson, -3. I'm sure if I change that, it won't be like that. Extra lines, Forsberg, Duchesne, Granny Smith, Johansson, Tomasino, Tolvanen. I want to leave that the way it is. Goaltender, so I don't need any 3-on-3 lines or anything like that. So let me back out now. Come back in. Edit lines. Yeah, it's a 0 now. This game is wild. This game doesn't give a shit, dude. There's some glitches that have been fixed, some glitches that have just been created. So Phil Kessel, that absolutely helps our fourth line. Absolutely. What about our power play? Still -1. Don't worry about it, Phil. Yeah, you know what I need? I just need an X factor on the forward core. I need like a Duchesne or a Forsberg here, but whatever. It still helps. So Phil Kessel, Boone, Jenner, welcome to the Nashville Predators. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, it's the final stretch. It's the final stretch. Oh my god, I'm so nervous now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, whoa. No one tells me to friggin' make the save. Come on, you idiots. Create new file. That's what you guys are good for. We don't need something lagging out and me losing absolutely everything. Make sure Phil wears number 81. Geniuses. Where is he? Hell no. Get out of here, number 8. He goes back to 81. Jonathan Marchessault, kiss my ass. That's why you guys missed the playoffs. Phil is back as number 81. Looking good. Looking clean. Looking sexy in that 8-1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we go. We have 22 games left in the season. A possible, what is that, 44 points on the line. We can get up there. If we can get, I want 30 points. Get me to a 100-point season. High 90s, 100-point season. That should be good enough. But watch out for the Avalanche. Watch out for the Stars, the Coyotes. And what about the Pacific Division? The Oilers with 64 points. Yeah, like if I can just finish with 68, we have a little bit of a gap here. We have a little bit of a cushion. We just got to win games. Oh my God, please make the playoffs in year number 1. All right, so yeah, let's do it. One game at a time just to see what Phil does. In his very first game at Chicago, they still have Patrick Kane. Oh no. I hate this. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I'm going to drive myself crazy. If we end up missing the playoffs now, I'm going to oh, I should have just left it. Now you guys got me. Even though we, on paper, made our team much better. An 83 overall in our fourth line, I still feel like, oh, you messed with it. All right, let's go 3 more games. Vancouver. Vancouver, where are the Canucks? Canucks, the big team. They have 68 points right there. Arizona, big team. They got 69 points. And the LA Kings, they're already in the playoffs. These 2 games are big. Vancouver and Arizona. Come on, beat them. First game up against the Vancouver Canucks. Ooh, the Tampa Bay Lightning have fired head coach Jaden Mangon. He is gone. Now, we could look at maybe firing our coach to bring in this guy, but I think our head coach deserves the chance to make the playoffs this year. So, just got to deal with it. Here we go. Up against Vancouver. That's a 5-0 victory. Yes! All right, that's huge, baby. That is huge. Those 2 victories over those 2 teams, that has put us into a divisional playoff spot, 1 point behind the Jets. A little bit of a gap now on the Arizona Coyotes and a gap on the Vancouver Canucks. LA Kings is a nothing game. Anaheim Ducks. Let's see, the Ducks, that's a big team right there as well. They could drop into a wild card spot. If we're going to lose one of these 2 games, lose to the Kings, beat the Ducks. Lose to the Kings, beat the Ducks. Up against the Kings. That's a win. That's 4 in a row. 5 of our last 6. All right, Detroit, Eastern Conference team, don't care. All right, we're due for a loss eventually. All right, so be it. Get it out of the way. Chicago Blackhawks, bottom of our table. They beat us before. Come on, don't lose back-to-back to the Blackhawks here late in the year. Yes. The Jets. We have passed the Jets in our division. We have 79 points. We could put them a little bit further behind us. Then you got the Rangers and the Sabres. Don't really care about those 2 teams. Come on, beat the Jets. Beat the Jets, Nashville. Beat the Jets for 2018. Beat the Jets. 1-0 victory, 2-1 victory, and then a loss to the Buffalo Sabres. That's fine by me. That is fine by me. Let's see, the Predators still in second place. 12 games to go, 83 points. The lowest wild card is 74. We have a 9-point gap. That's essentially 4 regulation losses. We're still in there. Come on, man. Come on. We're getting to the end of the season. Finish strong. Seattle Kraken. Where's the crack at? The Cracker at 7. Then the Toronto Maple Leafs, Boston Bruins, Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, so these 5 games, doesn't really matter. Win 3 of them. All right, get me 6 points. Don't lose. The injury bug hits the Nashville Predators. Ryan Johansson's been injured with a mild concussion. Estimated return is March 29th. Now, March 29th is not that far away. I think I'll just replace him. For now. So that's a 5-3 victory. Let the rest of the team play. John Leonard, that's the AHL squad. I'll replace that player. It's a victory. That's a loss. Ryan Johansson's back. Oh, wait. No! I did the stupid shit where I can't play Johansson yet because he might be injured. Okay, so I got to back out and then stop the sim. Back out, stop the sim. Stop the sim. All right, so 2 losses in a row in regulation, but a shootout loss against Boston and a win against the Kraken up against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, Johansson could probably go back in now. Hang on. Let me just sim up another day. Leonard's available to play. Just continue. Don't care about that right now. All right, the NHL season is on the line. I've got to finish strong. Edit lines. Here we go. Oh, I'm getting nervous, boys. I'm getting so nervous. Sanford, good job. Sanford playing there. Ryan Johansson right back in. All right. How close are we? 93 points is a playoff. I mean, we're almost in the playoffs. 84-79. We're 7 points ahead of the Stars. We have a game coming up against the Stars. The Blues are in there as well. The Pittsburgh Penguins. How many games left we got? I think if we just go 500 to end the season, we're in there. 8 more games. If we can win 4, I think we're in. All right, so up against the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's a win, baby. That's a win. 88 points. We're getting closer. St. Louis Blues on top of our division. Can't really do much against them. If we lose, we lose. That's a win, baby. That's a win. 90 points. I think 1 more point, we're in the playoffs. I think 1 or 2 more points, we're in the playoffs. The Dallas Stars up against the Stars, baby. Oh. We'll pass them. Yes! And in year number 1, Jim Superbman gets the Nashville Predators to the playoffs. We started the video below 500. We have 92 points and 5 games remaining. The trades ended up working out. The YouTube comments wanted me to go for the playoffs. We are in the playoffs, year number 1, Twitch Scouts. All right, yeah. The Phil effect, yeah, boys. All right, so let's sim to the end of the year now. If we could just finish the year strong to give us the best playoff matchup, fine. But if you guys want to get your regulation losses in now too, that's fine by me as well. Don't care. Do not care. So before we start the playoffs, you guys got to remind me to send out the scouts again. But there you go. The season has come to an end, and your Nashville Predators are second. We almost got to first in our division. We almost got to first in our division. Play Weber? I'm not playing Weber. We're in the playoffs. I was going to play Weber if we don't. I'm not playing Weber. Why would I mess with our chemistry just to get Shea Weber a game played in Nashville? I don't care about that, man. All right. Save the game. Save it now. Save the game right now. Oh, my gosh. All righty. Okay. It's saved. It's all good. It's all good. So, we are in the playoffs for year number 1. Let's do a little bit of a season review, and we can set up the playoffs for next week. So, in our Central Division, the St. Louis Blues, Nashville, Winnipeg, Colorado. Colorado made the playoffs. Wow. Arizona, no. Dallas, Minnesota, and Chicago, not so much. How's our goals for per game? 3.07, so we're scoring goals. Goals against per game, we got our goals against below 3. We're a good team on paper. Power play could be better. Phil, that's what I got you for. Penalty kill. Oh, yeah, our penalty kill went up. So, Boone Jenner helping us out big time. Let's take a look at let's just take a look at the whole conference here. So, you got points. You got the Florida Panthers in first, Toronto, Pittsburgh, Carolina, Boston, Columbus. So this is what I mean. Columbus was going to make the playoffs anyways, and now they're playing their younger players. Washington, the Rangers. Oh, my God. The Ottawa Senators, after acquiring everything, end up missing the playoffs. Brutal. Philly, New Jersey, Tampa Bay is out of the way, and the Islanders. They're officially a bad team. Montreal and Buffalo. And in the Western Conference, let's see, Calgary, St. Louis, third in the West. Let's go. Vancouver made it with Jim Reimer. LA Kings. Anaheim Ducks came back. They were the sellers at the deadline. They got rid of their chuff, Klingberg, Shattenkirk. They brought in young talent and draft picks, and they actually made the fucking playoffs. Winnipeg Jets, Colorado, the Avs. Oh, yeah, I already said that. Arizona, Seattle, Dallas, Edmonton missed the playoffs. No way. After getting Jonas Brody and McDavid, these playoffs are all over the place, man. All right, very good. Player stats. Let's take a look at this. So it was a whole team effort with our squad. Forsberg, 64 points. Granny Smith, 62. Tolvanen, a 30-goal season, so real good for Tolvanen. He's an 85 overall now. Hell yeah. Duchesne, 57 points. Nito Niederreiter, 23 goals, depth goal scoring. Boone Jenner. Now, this is interesting. What did Boone Jenner do for me after I acquired him? 37 points in 59 games played, plus 9. Solid. Solid. What did Phil Kessel do for me? Phil the Thrill. 13 points in 22 games played, plus 5. Fuck yeah! All right, we're ready for the playoffs. We're fucking ready, man. There's the rest of the team. Defenseman, Roman Yossi. Not a lot of points there for Yossi. Ekholm, McDonough, Carrier, Fabro. Yeah, and then Jussi Saros. Jussi, I'm going to need you, but... I mean, we all know goaltenders in NHL simulation. It's always tough, right? I'd rather spend my money up front, but... UC, I'm going to need you in the playoffs, my man. Big time. Let's take a look at the entire league. Okay. Hang on a second. Entire league. William Nylander has led the league in points. He is the Art Ross award winner. Rantanen, Kucherov, Panarin, Marner, Barkov, O'Reilly, McKinnon, and Crosby. Willie Nee. Ovechkin with no one even hit 50 goals this year. Rantanen, Pasternak, Kane. Where's Matthews? 40 goal season. All right. Top assists. Buchnevich. Holy crap, Buchnevich. 69 assists. Marner, Backstrom, Adam Fox, defenseman. Real nice. In fact, let's take a look at those defensemen. Points. Adam Fox with 72. Is not even close. Norris Trophy winner right there. What about goals? 18 for Mackenzie Weegar, Brent Burns, yep. And then goalies, let's see, the most wins, Sergei Bobrovsky, 45, 20, and 4 with 916 save percentage, 918 save percentage, 920 for Thatcher Demko over there in Vancouver. There are your, I mean, take your pick. Shutouts. Yeah, it could be a bunch of guys here. Take your picks. It's probably going to be Bobrovsky, though. And then rookie skaters. Let's see. Shane Wright of the Seattle Kraken is going to win Rookie of the Year. Sorry, Slavkovsky and Owen Power. Not going to happen. Shane Wright gets it done. 78 overall. High elite potential. All right, good. Player stats. Hang on. I forgot to check the AHL team. James Neal, Novak, Kemmel, 45, good. He's a 78 overall, so we got some good growth. Evangelista, still 68 overall. Shea Weber. Hey, man, if we need a push in the playoffs, Shea Weber can be our guy. And then LaRue, 69. What about our goaltender situation? Askarov, 915 save percentage, 227, 25, 13, and 7. Real good. Real good. Real good. Yeah, that's a good rookie season for him. He should grow a little bit from that. All right. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Go nuts with the fan art. You can send it to us on our Discord. And the next stream will be next week, round 1. Who's it going to be up against? Advance the day. And it will be... Oh my gosh. A rematch of round 2 of the 18 or 19 Stanley Cup playoffs. Game 7 when Pekka Rinne completely shit the bed. The Winnipeg Jets up against the Nashville Predators. It's going to be good. You got to make sure you don't miss it. And for anyone on YouTube, I'm just going to let you know, when it comes to the playoffs, there's no better way to watch GM Mode commentaries than with Twitch with us live, all right? It is, especially when something good happens, it is fantastic. So thanks again for watching Nashville. Comment away. Give me some fan art for the next video, and I will see you all next time.